Okay guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna take a look at the top 5 legendary power movers. Now there are many legends in the power move games. I'm gonna name some quickly. Ruin from California, he made many power move combinations and mostly air flare combinations popular. Omar from Jive Turkish, very creative with using these moves. Gombi from Suicide Lifestyle, Windmill Master, right? Head Spin Master. Benny and Tough Kid, they made a lot of crazy power move combinations happen. People from Soul Control, like Pablo, like the list goes on, and all these people are legendary. And also today we have some power movers that are legendaries, like Malish, the little kid who breaks records left and right. Monkey King did a double air flare to a flare using his elbow. So, like the list goes on. But these top 5, they're sort of almost a different breed because they are extremely clean. But even if you look at them today, and some are already sort of not that... they've been breaking sometimes over 20 years, and their old stuff from 2004, 2005 is, if you put that today, they're still some of the best of the world, or pretty much the best of the world, right? So that's why these 5 get that spot. And of course you can disagree, that's always optional. So let's get to it, guys. Number 1, easy, B-Boy the End from Gambler's Crew Korea. I saw a clip of him in 2001 or 2002, I can't remember, and I straight up knew, okay, nobody does combos like this, nobody is that clean and powerful and makes everything so effortlessly put together. This guy is the best in the world. And for me, pretty much there was no debate, and pretty much almost everybody agreed with me. Of course, there could be exceptions. Because he pushed the limits so hard, also not just with what he did, but also doing really, really hard stuff and creating new stuff and combos with that, right? Like he originated elbow air flare to flare with one hand, and later on he used the chair flare method, but before he actually just did it straight away. He did 3 one-hand elbow air flares in combos, and everything was just amazingly clean also, right? Now there's a clip somewhere that he almost does a minute of power move, quite easily. And there are many legendary battles actually where, like Gamblers battled Pokemon, and he always stood out. He always kept pushing and basically dominated the power move game. For me and many others, since that clip I saw, 2002, 2001, till 2013, 14, he was simply the best in the world. Pretty much nobody was better. Now he kind of, his skill is kind of caught up, but and if you look at kids like Alexis Peru and Malish that are sort of, really pushing, like Malish has the world record, 17 one-hand elbow air flares, crazy. But it's more like hand top, right? And with these bent legs, quite a sloppy form. That's different than the end. The end is just straight up clean. Everything looks perfect. Everything looks smooth. Perfect B-boy in that sense, right? And he made many combos also. Is pretty much the best. What is it? So, if we go to number 2, is B-boy Kill from Gambler's Crew. I just said the end is from Gamblers. Kill is also from Gamblers. If we talk about power tricks, pretty much the guy that sort of made it popular. He wasn't the only guy. The first battle I actually saw of him was against Billy Boy, who sort of also pushed that. But, Kill is just smoother, better, and more consistent than pretty much anyone. He did many times, like he won the World Power Move Series a couple of times, and he's just, he took care of basically the guys that I think are amazing. Like, I'm a fan of J1 because he was so, the way he did it, right? Very high jumps in his air flares and stuff, and like 4 or 5 combos with one hand, which I thought was amazing. But when he actually battled Kill, he crashed. Unlike Kill, who pretty much never crashes and does some of the hardest things. I will say, unlike the end, he created a lot less, and he pushed it that way a little bit less. So that's why he's number 2. Also, it's quite clear that you know, the Ant sort of is his mentor. You clearly see a lot of the Ant's moves being used by Kill. But when it comes to air chair combos, you know, who can argue that Kill is, you know, one of the best. And he's still battling today. He's still doing fine. I think lately you've seen him do a lot of footwork, which is interesting. So number 3. Actually, I think this guy is still pretty much battling and still doing fine. But it's B-Boy Pocket, yet again from Korea. So 3 Koreans in a row. You know, like, Pocket is insanely fast. He's insanely good. He has a very, very high level also. And Prime Pocket pretty much, like, because he's still breaking, like I said. But man, I can't remember anyone actually dominating Pocket in a power move battle. He just blows everyone away. He's that fast. Actually, Joe Rogan talked about him, but holy shit, this guy looks like a Beyblade, right? He's crazy. Now, the difference between him and the Ant and Kill is that actually I don't think Pocket created any moves. I can't remember if he ever did, but he didn't push it that way. He just pushed it with extremely hard, powerful power. And I think if you put Pocket up against anyone, you know, like, they get pretty much destroyed when it comes to power move, obviously. So he is amazing. He's amazingly fast, you know, like, and all B-boys are clean. Pocket has a certain build, so he can't be, you know, it can't look a certain way because simply his build, but he still does everything legit and in a clean way. So let's get through it, guys. Number 4, still from Korea. No, I'm joking. This time it's France, B-boy Marcio. So Marcio, you know, me and my friends, but pretty much many people in the world, when we talk about perfectly piked air flares, we talk about Marcio. Like, he has just the perfect shape. I was in IBE 2012 or 2011, I forgot. He was in the power move battle, and I've seen all these guys somewhere amazingly clean. And then came Marcio, and he's just on another level. He's better at, he's cleaner than pretty much the guys mentioned before. And these guys are already amazingly clean. So it just looks better. The way he does it is amazing. He is also pretty creative in a way. I think he was the first one to do inwards elbow air flare and many other crazy transitions, but he's not known for this. He's mostly about how his power looks. It looks amazing. He battled a lot of guys. I think he lost against Kill, but he's usually in the final, and you know, his power is just amazing. So, and finally the number 5. Now, to me, he's maybe not the number 5, but you know, I'm gonna put him there, and the reason why is because pretty much all people that are very, very pretty much power movers, they want to be like this guy. And that's funny because I don't really see the appeal the same as other people, but I do get where they're coming from. And number 5 is actually B-Boy Punisher from France. And this guy, you know, basically, I actually did a video about who has the best flare in the world, and the title goes to him. Nobody really has a better flare than him. It's that powerful, but he is insanely good. The difference between him and the previous 4 is he didn't create so much. I think he was the first one to do 3 real one-hand air flares in a row. But you know, if it comes to, you know, legendary, for me it's also a little bit about creation and how you push it that way. But he's like, the way he trains inspires many people, you know, and many people just want to be like him, and that's also why he's legendary. He battled a lot of people also. I think he battled Marcio, he battled Chico from Italy, you know, he battled a lot of people, and when it came to power move, he's just, it looks amazingly clean, powerful, fast. From all 5, he's the most powerful pretty much, right? And it's always like, when you see power like that, like, man, that's really powerful, then you sort of see that, you know, like, that he stands out in that way. So those are the top 5 for me, and you know, you can argue about it, but when we talk about like legends from today, Monkey King, Malish, you know, Alexis, Hero, these guys are amazing. They shouldn't change a thing. but they don't have that cleanness that comes with power move. That's a part of power move in a way for me. Now, don't say to me, like, but your air flares look like shit too. That's true, but I'm not anywhere near the level of these guys, right? So that makes a big difference, and these guys are legendary. So maybe you have your own list, that's fine. Maybe you want to drop them in the comments and I can take a look at your heroes. But for me, these top 5 are legendary, and even if you put them like today with their footage from, let's say, 2004, they're some of the best, or maybe even the best in the world. See you next time.